Good afternoon, boys and girls. Miss Karen for playtime. So, let's go ahead and get started and do a little bit of our warm-ups with our handy dandy whistle. Are you ready? Here we go. And we're up. And we're back down again. Are you up on those tippy toes? Let's get up on those tippy toes. Really high. Good job. All right, let's get all those wiggles out that we've had in the last few days. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Here we go. Nice wiggling. Yes. Doesn't it always make you feel better when you get to do a little bit of those wiggling, wiggling, wiggling? All right. So how about if we go ahead and do a little bit of our marching in our place? Now let's see if we can try to do, because sometimes we need to do this around the house, do some marshmallow marching. Do you know what marshmallow marching is? It's me walking in place, marching, but you're very, very quiet. And I even have my little doggy shoes on, and they're being very, very quiet today. Let's do some marshmallow marching. On your waist, and we're going to do some hula hooping. Here we go. Hula hoop, hula hoop. Two more. Good job. Did you keep that hula hoop right on your waist? Good for you. Good for you. All right. How about if we do a little going down and then back up again? Now, just with our whistle, we can actually make those sounds. When we want to go down, it's going to be a lower sound like this. And when we want to go back up again, it's going to make a higher sound. So let's try that. Let's go down first. Ready? And we'll do it with our body and the whistle. Up. All the way up. Let's go down again. Up. All right, here we go. One more time. And all the way back up. Boy, that was really great, wasn't it? Now let's try going over a couple of little hills. Woo, woo, woo. All right, you can use your hand to do that. Woo, woo, woo. And I'll use my whistle. Here we go. Back again. One more time. Good job. Up and down like that. All right, let's go around a little circle around yourself. Here we go. Remember, this is up and back down again. Awesome. You are great at following directions. I love it. So, my friends, now we got our bodies all ready for our book. Now we have to get ready to read our book by singing our playtime song. So remember, here's our playtime hands, and we're reading a book. Sing and dance. All right, run. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and sing. Those playtime hands all ready. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. Everyone stand up. Get those wiggles out. Wednesday, Wednesday jiggles out. Oh, that always feels good, doesn't it? Let's go around a little circle. Right around yourself. And now, let's go down. Move. And back up. Move over a hill. Get ready to sit down. Here we go. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and to have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, everyone. Awesome! Oh, that was great. Oh, I could hear your voices all the way in my room here. Well, I'll tell you what. Who loves surprises? I know I sure do. But you know, the thing about surprises is sometimes you have to wait for them. Now, you may have to wait some time, a certain length of time for them, or once you are in a car or a bus or a plane or something, or you're traveling, you may have to wait for for you to arrive. And it can be kind of hard to wait when you know that there's going to be some surprises. So today, our story is about a surprise. And here is our book. Our book is about a surprise outing. It's called, Are We There Yeti? Are We There Yeti? Now, this is our Yeti, if you can see him there. He is a Yeti. Now, a Yeti, if you say, what in the world is a Yeti? Well, a Yeti is like, it's got a couple of different names. It's called an abominable snowman. It can be a Bigfoot. It can also be a Sasquatch, if you've ever heard any of those. And some of them are all white, some of them are gray, some of them are brown. But this is a Yeti. Now, they're going on an outing, and it looks like, because you can kind of see this part of the book, what does that look like to you? Does it look like maybe a bus? Maybe a school bus? I can see a couple of kids there, right? Well, we have our main character is a Yeti, and he's going to take some kids on a surprise outing. And we're going to see how much fun and how much they have to wait to get their surprise. So, are we there, Yeti? This is Yeti. He looks pretty cool, doesn't he? And he's even waving hello. He drives our bus. Where are we going, Yeti? Look at all the kids. They're in the school bus. And looks like this might be the teacher. And they don't know where they're going. They're just getting on the school bus. Maybe a field trip, because you've probably gone on field trips before. Most of the time, you know where you're going to go. Yeti says, it's a surprise. And off they go. They're leaving the school in the school bus, driven by Yeti. Are we there, Yeti? And it looks like they're going down the street and past a playground. Some kids are playing. It looks like there's some little animals playing too. Yeti says, not yet. So they have to wait because they're not there yet. Sometimes it's hard to wait too. Are we there, Yeti? It looks like they might be going past a beach. I see some umbrellas and people in their swimsuits and a little castle made of sand. Little boy burying another little boy or a girl in the sand. So are we there, Yeti? Not yet, says Yeti. Now look at that. They went past the beach area, and now they're going up this road, and it looks like they're getting into some woods here. I see some animals, a horse, and I see maybe a smaller horse. Yeah, like a little horse here. Oh, and a unicorn, because we always see, that would be a big surprise to see a unicorn, wouldn't it? And they're going up this big hill. Are we there, Yeti? And Yeti says, not yet. How about now? Not yet. Now? Nope. What about now? No. Do you think it's hard for them to be patient when they're driving in this bus? They just don't know when they're going to get there because it's a surprise. And they're all through the mountains, seeing some goats. Oh, they even have some elephants there. Boy, they must have really gone far. And up they go up the winding road. I'm hungry. I'm bored. I'm thirsty. I have to go to the bathroom. Me too. Me 3. Uh-oh. We all know that happens sometimes when we're traveling along, right? All of a sudden, we get bored, we get hungry and thirsty, and we have to use the bathroom. Are we there, Yeti? Oh, look at them all screaming. I wonder if they're there yet. Let's see. Let's turn our page. Yes! And this little boy says, this is it? Well, what do you see in the picture? I'm seeing lots of snow, which is one of the reasons why if you look behind Miss Karen, you can see I have some snowflakes. Some snow, and this looks like a cave. What do you think these are in the snow? They kind of look like footprints. I wonder what it is. So the children start looking around. They're climbing on top of the cave and yelling and looking at the trees. And this little girl has a magnifying glass and she is looking at those footprints. Those look interesting. And look over here. Who popped out? Who do you think that is? And who do you think they are? Look at them carefully. Do they look like someone else you might know from the book? Let's see. Now what? These are all little Yetis. Maybe they're Yetis' family or friends. And they're all coming out to say hello to the children. What do you think they might do now that they're out there? What would you do if you just met some wonderful new friends and you're out in the snow? What are some things you might do? I could think of a few things I would do in the snow. Maybe snowball fighting. Maybe even building a snowman. Right? Let's see what they're going to do. Yeti says, go have fun. And I think that's what they're going to go do. Go have fun. Let's see. Oh, they're giving them hugs because they're new friends. Looks like this little boy is starting to make a snowman. He's rolling a big snowball. This little girl and one of the little Yetis is on a sled. And these ones are making snow angels. That's always a fun one to do. And we've got some snowball fights. They got a big pile of snowballs right here. They must have been working hard. Lots of fun in the snow. Okay, kids, time to go. But we don't want to go, Yeti. We're not tired, Yeti. Yeah, we're not ready, Yeti. Oh, well, wait a minute. Aren't those the same kids that said, what are we supposed to do here? And they were whining all the way there? And now they don't want to leave. Yeti says, don't worry, we'll come back again. And they all wave goodbye to Yeti's friends and get back up on the bus. And on the way back home, are we home, Yeti? Oh dear, do you think they said that all the way home? I'll bet you they did. So that was a really fun book. I absolutely love this book. I love all the pictures in it also. So, do you think that going to the mountains and meeting some new friends was a fun surprise for them? I think it was. I'll bet you they didn't have any idea where they were going or who they were going to meet. So it's always kind of fun to have surprises like that. So, what do you think about the children that were in that bus? Do you think that they were being patient? Now, patient's a big word. Patient means having to wait, but wait and find something to do with yourself or friends that keep you kind of occupied and keep your mind doing something else while you're waiting. And I have a little sign that I kind of found on my wall back here, and it says, patience means waiting with a happy heart. So even though you have to wait for things sometimes, have a happy heart and find some other things to do. So what kind of things do you think the kids could have done in our story while they were riding the bus? Let me see. I'm going to get to the page that has all of the kids saying, I'm hungry, I'm bored, I'm thirsty, I want to go to the bathroom. Well, there's some things that you could do when you're in the car traveling. Let's see. I know I used to do some traveling when I was younger with my mom and dad. And then also took my own kids when we went traveling. We always try to have some things for them to do. You could always bring some coloring books and some crayons and set up a little table in front of you in your seat and do some coloring. One big thing that we always love to do is we always love to look out of the windows and we play something like a scavenger hunt. We have to find a blue car, we might have to find a cow, or a gas station. Or a big one was looking for different license plate numbers and from different states, and then have a little list and check them all off and see by the end of your trip who has the most. So there's lots of things that you can do. You could sing songs in the car, and that makes you very patient while you're waiting to get wherever you are, wherever your surprise is, right? So those are just some of the things that you could do. So, what do you think that the kids could have done for maybe a little more fun when they got up to the mountain? Do you think that they thought right away of something that was fun to do? Or do you think they had to look around again? Because I think when they first got there, they said something like, well, what now? What are we supposed to do? They're just looking around. Were some of those fun things that they did, things that you thought about too? Were you thinking about building snowmen? And sledding? And making snow angels? And snowball fights? Those are all fun things. What other things would you do out in the snow? Now hopefully we don't have to worry about snow for quite some time here. Think of some of the things that you'd like to do when you're outside. I like to build like little forts and that. When I had my kids were younger, we built little forts and they can get behind them and then they could play and move around underneath them and stuff like that. And obviously the snowball fights, that was always fun. And building snowmen, but sometimes we made a little different objects, like a little bunny or a little bear or something instead of an actual snowman. So there's lots of fun things that you could do. But what I thought we'd do is I thought we'd play a game, because that's another thing you can do when you're in the car traveling. You could bring card games, and not only ones that you have to look out the window, but you can do other games. So I have this game here, and it's actually called matching or concentration. And let me show you what I have. And actually, you're going to be able to access these on the website. I have some little cards that you'll be able to cut out and you'll be able to color. I colored mine in already. I used a wonderful little gadget that my husband showed me on the computer with painting 3D. And then you could cut these out, and they all have little numbers on them. Turn them upside down, and we're going to do some matching. Now, I didn't use all 10 cards. I only used 6 of them. So let's see how we can do here. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to match. So I have all my cards. I have them upside down. So I'm going to pick up one of them. All right. It's a little Yeti with a rainbow. Let me see. How about this one here? Oh, it's close. This little Yeti has a sucker and has his toenails all pretty. So those two aren't a match. Let's see if we can find another one. How about this one here? Oh, he's a crazy little Yeti, isn't he? Got a little tree. Let's see if we can find one that would go with that. How about this one here? Oh, no. We have a little Yeti with a bow and a little heart. All right, hopefully we'll be able to get one of these. Okay, let me see. Let me try this one here. How about this one? Oh, wait a minute, I think we just saw that one. Do you remember where we saw it? Let me see. How about... Yes, we got a match. So you then take this one off of the board, and we've got that match. Okay, so here we go. Now we got to get some more matches here. All right, let's try this one. Oh! I remember that crazy little guy, and he was all the way up here. There he is. And that's the second match. And you can play with friends and take turns and see who gets the most matches. All right, I'm going to go over here. Oh, I know we did that one before. She has a lollipop. Let's see, we haven't touched yet. How about this one here? Oh, no. Well, that looks like a little ninja turtle, ninja cat on him. Okay, so those two don't match. So let's see. How about this one here? Oh, that's a rainbow. I think I saw that rainbow someplace. Oh, maybe it's this one here. Yep, that's right. Perfect. So we got that one. Oh, we're getting really good here. Okay, so here we go. We've got 3 more that we have to match. I'm going to try this one here. Okay, we got a little lollipop. I know we saw that one before. How about this one here? Oh, no, didn't quite get it. All right, let's try this again. Okay, how about... Oh, I think we might have that one. I think he was over here. Yep, perfect. We got that one. Yes. All right, here we go. Last 2. Oh, we've got our little ninja kitty cat and ninja kitty cat. We got that one also. And so, of course, these two, hopefully they're going to match. And that's our little lollipop Yeti and our other little lollipop Yeti. Yes! So, that was a fun game that you can play. Like I said, that will be on the website, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. So, since we talked about our Yetis and going on a little surprise, I have a song for you by a woman who has done a lot of writing of songs. Her name is Emily Arrow, and she wrote a song just for this book, Are We There Yeti? So we're going to sing that song. And before we start singing the song, I'm going to show you. We have our kids, and they are on the bus. So when we say, Are we there Yeti? How about now? And then why don't you say, Not yet, not yet. You can sing right along with me, okay? So I got that here, and I'm going to grab my words, and we're all set. So let's listen for our music. Are we there, Yeti? riding on the bussy, getting kind of fussy, waiting so patiently. Passing by the city, beaches and the hillies, every kind of scenery. Are we there yet? How about now? Not yet. Not yet. Are we there yet? How about now? Not yet. Not yet. Getting kind of hungry, getting kind of thirsty. Can I use the potty, please? Road's kind of bumpy, now I'm feeling grumpy. Yeti, can you hear me scream? Are we there yet? How about now? Not yet. Not yet. Are we there yet? How about now? Not yet. Not yet. Whew. Driving through slowly, stepping on the snowy. Open up the doors, we're free. Are we there yet? How about now? Oh yes, you bet. Are we there yet? How about now? Oh yes, you bet. Well, we played all day until the very end. Wish we could have stayed, but we'll come back again. Back on the roadie, time to go homey, hearing everybody singing. Are we home yet? How about now? Not yet. Not yet. Are we home yet? How about now? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, I love that song. It's so fun, especially when you need to go. Get those lips going. All right, my friends. So we have come to the end of our book today, and a few little things I want to talk about. Some of the things you're going to be able to access from our website, www.erieplayhouseplaytimelive.com. And we have all kinds of materials that are on there, not just for the book that I did today, but from everything that we've done over spring and into summer. There's lots of things that you can access and lots of our videos that you can see if you hadn't had a chance to see them before. So let me just show you what we have on our site right now. So first of all, I'm just going to show you, this is what we were talking about when we played our concentration or our matching game. We have these coloring sheets. Now you can color these any way you want and then cut them out. You can play matching games. You can play hiding games. I'm just going to show you the two of them. And you're going to get there's 4 pages there. Two of each so that you can actually do the matching if you'd like. And I thought it'd also be fun. One person, you could split up some of the Yetis, and then the other person could take some of the Yetis and hide them. And then you can go ahead and see if you can find and search for all the Yetis that are hidden after you've colored them. Now the other thing I have here is, I talked about some scavenger hunts that you can look for things on the sides of the roads as you're driving. Now this one's a pretty simple one. This one has find a barn or a truck or a farmer or a bridge or a bird or a dog. So those are pretty simple. But if you like a little more of a challenge, I have this one, where you can actually find different restaurants like Arby's and Burger King and McDonald's. You can find a stop sign, H for hospital, right? Wendy's. So there's lots of different ones. That's a little more challenging, so you can do that. So if you know that you have a little road trip that you're going to be going on in the next few weeks and that, see if you can go ahead and access these. Take them with you. It gives you something to do so you have some patience while you're waiting for your surprise wherever you're going. Well, friends, I have to say goodbye, and you'll be seeing Miss Maeve next week. So let's go ahead and do our goodbye song. Everyone ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you in 1 week. Goodbye, everyone, and have a safe week.